Well, it's just coming up to 1 o'clock, so hiya there, gang, and welcome along once again to the live shows. And it's a Monday afternoon, just coming up to 1 p.m. So the 11th of January 2021. So thank you everybody for joining us. And hey, we're going to kick the show off in just a couple of seconds, just waiting for the Facebook to actually go live as well. So that's, let's have a look, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hey, we should be live right now on Facebook. So hey, to anybody that's watching this on Facebook as well, a very, very good afternoon to you. And what have we got coming up for you? Well, it's the DVD show today, and we're going to go back in time. Do you remember the air show that never was? But hey, don't be put off by that. Gracious, we got some great video footage coming up, and going to start things off right away without too much chat. So let's start the video. I will go through the chat room and everything else and tell you what's coming up in a couple of minutes. So hey, let's start off with a B-52. We've seen a couple of what should I say, sort of previews of what's coming up, but this is the full DVD for you right now. So without further ado, B-52, it's over to you. What a poet. Of course, as always, we give you all a good mention in the chat room. First in the chat room today was Keyzy, Sleepy Spider, Luke Healy, Peter Colbrook, Lucas Matthews, Elizabeth Amada. So I hope you're still with us there, Elizabeth. I'm getting used to this now. Must be 9 o'clock over there in the Philippines. Good to see you, Elizabeth. You'll hear lots of rain on this particular DVD we're watching today. 2008, the year it was completely washed out. Also in the chat room, we've got Chris, we've got Kirk. Hiya Kirk, hope you're enjoying the DVDs. Julie Rotherham, Maurice Moon. Andrew Austin. Also, we've got photo for you. We've got Elvis from Southampton. What does he say? Good afternoon, Stu. The main man, Elvis. And hello to everybody else. Good to see you. And everybody else. Miles, hi. Good day to you. Richard Staff. GB Model Zone. Hope it went okay last night. Mason Jason, Aviation. We've got Steve. SHGP Virtual Aviation, and the list goes on and on. Aggie 999. Fantastic. Very pleased to hear that there, Kirk. You see, Kirk, he's loving these DVDs. He's been buying the DVDs off my good self. So has Peter Colbrook and a few others. So it's great to hear that, yep, you're really enjoying the DVDs. And he said, brilliant. Many thanks. So this is the whole idea of Monday afternoon, to put your feet up and to get a preview of the DVDs that we have on offer right now at Airshow World. So you get to see it all. But if you'd like your own copy, just drop me an email. Usual email address, I'll give you that just a little bit later. But it's the usual email address. And in the subject, put DVD. Very quickly, I'll just mention, hey, thanks for the emails today on the folks who are interested in the virtual radar server. I've replied to all of the emails, so hopefully you've got those emails, and I sent a link to the tutorial number 1, okay? On that, the whole point of sending that to you guys was so that you could see what you need to get hold of, okay? So when you get the kit, send me another email, and we'll see about doing some tutorials with you, and actually live, and showing you how to set it all up. So if you'd like to do that, and I certainly hope you got the emails, okay? So I think it was Chris and a couple of other people as well. So hey, we're going to get back to the sound of the aircraft and the sound of the rain. So keep putting the messages in, and I'll give you quite a few mentions, okay? Let's get on. And that is not the sound of somebody eating a bag of crisps. That's the rain pouring down. 2008. And this was the arrival days. That's what we're going to watch to start off with. Hey! I always say that when he pops in because he's a good friend of mine. Got loads of making loads of great friends on here, but known this guy for many, many years. Must be about 20, 25 years, whatever. And that's Andy Hare. So, hiya, Andy. Good to see you, mate. Don't forget to sort those videos out for us. Can't wait to be able to show those. So definitely keep the messages coming in. Keep sharing the videos wherever you are. If you're watching this on Facebook, or if you're watching it on YouTube, wherever it is, keep sharing. Let's get as many folks on the show today as possible. Absolutely. No show sort of, if you remember. We still had the Friday, but there was no show over the Saturday and Sunday, which worked out great for me. My favourites are the arrivals, practice and departures anyway, so and I got a full refund, so next year was free. Oh, nice. Hamad. We've got Hamad in the room as well. Nice to see you. Don't forget, keep putting the messages in. But when we get to the Friday part of this particular DVD, which will be coming up, it's a 2 DVD set, by the way. So when we get to the Friday bit, there's some fantastic footage coming up for you, including that huge flypast. On the little preview that I did last week for this, you saw a little clip of what the campsite looked like with all the mud. You'll see that again just a little later. But as you can see, these aviation enthusiasts, they're a real hardy bunch. Chucking it down of rain. Getting the gear absolutely soaked, but hey, I'm carrying on. And so was Heather as well. And Andy. Andy was next to us. A very special mention going out to John Robinson. Thank you very, very much indeed, okay? An absolute gentleman. He sent a very kind donation yesterday via the PayPal, so thank you very, very much. All going towards the new computer fund. Because that's what we're hoping to get pretty soon. A better, faster computer. Because the resources on this are starting to get a little bit low. Okay, moving along to the Thursday right now. So you saw the Wednesday arrivals. This was Thursday. Again, there was rain, but a bit of sunshine as well. So when we got to the Thursday, we were starting to feel a little bit more positive, going, hey, it's stopped. The rain has stopped. Until the monsoon on the Friday. So John, thank you very, very much. And anybody else that's sent the kind donations, it's much appreciated.
Continue towards the northern airfield boundary to hold.
And don't forget, if you'd like to send a donation, really easy to do. You can use the PayPal, which is on the first page of the Airshow World YouTube site.
Sorry, guys, we just need to get stuff sorted out between the traffic.
You can use the chat room that we're in right now over here on YouTube. There's a little dollar icon. Or you can pop across to the Facebook page. And we'll tell you about the Facebook page in just a moment.
Mobile. Estimate for B1, please. Stand by. Sorry, we're on 198. With above clouds.
It was a terrible year, wasn't it, Lucas? He says, I remember riding down from Liverpool that year.
Next on your left.
And he got absolutely soaked.
Hello. Oh, hi there.
Rating 100, we're on 198.
I think this was probably the year that put Carolyn and Mavis off for life. Two very good friends of mine, and they always used to come along with us. We used to help each other out and what have you, but
Good morning, continue with number 8.
it was not good.
3 North, Robbie, they're just getting sorted out to leave my location. There'll be a hunter and the crew chief and vehicle, and we should get it sorted out okay by now. Whereabouts is the B1 going when he's been towed off, over? We'll be going to Brown as far as I'm aware. Okay, that's great. Thanks a lot. North leader out. No, North leader from M3. All you need to do is when you get down to the 09 end of the runway, you need to identify yourself to the emergency service.
John Robinson says, hey, no problem, Stuart, PayPal is much better. I agree, it really is. If you can use PayPal. So thank you very much. It's much quicker. It's there immediately. Okay, I'm going to go quiet for a little while so you can enjoy this.
Stop there and close down.
So if you're thinking of going to the Royal International Air Tattoo any particular time, try to get the time off and go on the arrivals. Because if something does go wrong, you can say, yeah, I actually saw that. And that was the bonus of this particular weekend. We saw the aircraft flying and what have you. That certainly did not fly over the weekend, like the F-22 Raptor. And that display's coming up just a little later.
Fit out, Firemaster. Firemaster for tower. Yeah, Brown leader, baseball major. Baseball major, Sam. Yeah, Max, have you got Bill Bailey up there, would you?
Yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't it, on the Monday there, Mike Danks? When the aircraft were actually departing from this, and you'll see it as well, because we've got all the departures coming up for you, you'll notice that they're allowed to do a little bit more fancier takeoffs than normal. Normally they say, hey, no, just do a standard takeoff, but this time the air traffic controllers were encouraging them to do something a bit special, and you'll see all of that a little bit later. You are joking me there, Elvis. They've cancelled it. Oh dear. Elvis says RIAT is cancelled again this year. They've cancelled. Oh my lord. Oh, that's my money down the drain then. Well, I tell you what, there, Elvis, I'm going to Google that. I'm going to find out for sure. You've got me worried now, Elvis.
Então vamos continuar. Já, puxa bem. Quatro, posição. Entra. Ah, frente do olho. Tira. Puxar aqui devagarzinho. 600, a altura é essa. Puxada.
Well, I've just checked there, Elvis, on the official Royal International Air Tattoo site, and it's all systems go at the moment. Don't scare me like that, please.
Já passei, coronel. Fui pro lado errado, já? Fui pro lado errado, coronel. Voo normal, já? Metro 7, metro 5,5.
I nearly choked on my tea when Elvis put that message in. Yes, we've got the coconut tea on the go.
Am I sterile while the President's rehearsing? No.
Okay, Elizabeth, we'll do that for you, because don't forget this is going out live on Facebook and all over the place. So Elizabeth Amado, she'd like to say hello to former squadron leader of the Red Arrows, Martin Pert. She says, hello Martin, how are you doing?
Já? 2
Tu les as déjà vus, les Canadiens?
Oui.
Thank you very much there, Andy. Well, we certainly hope it's all going to go ahead, don't we? So, especially as I've just got all the tickets. Cheers, Miles. Hi. Hey, I've got them. Thanks to you guys. Okay, so we booked the RIAT tickets round about early December, round about my birthday time.
Wind off the clock, 23017 knots. It's 25 k's, no weather, broken at 2000 and scattered at 4500. QNH 1006, QFE 995. Temperature plus 16. Okay. It will be the Brazilians to land first.
So messages keep on coming thick and fast. Don't forget, keep sharing. Let's get the folks on. Saying hi to Heather Ramsey.
Hi. Fortnite. Back in. A fumaça prepara para
Foxtrot south and awaiting clearance to cross when you can.
Echo Kilo Delta November Fair for tower, report your position. Sorry, do you have the, can you route to downwind, let's say again downwind for runway 27 to the south of the field? Short and follow down the runway. Okay, no fine.
Ah, j'arrive plus. T'es en fin de course.
Moi aussi.
Do you want to go? Historic 268, land after the vacate Tucanos, vacate left hand on the midpoint, the surface wind at the moment 23012. Spitfire, report your position.
Spitfire, we're 5 miles east of the field with the field inside.
Okay, that's understood.
And say your USA.
Regarde ça, les blancs.
The Quebec Fox Echo is 9 up. Okay. Delta Delta November, I'll be holding you off now just to get a couple of fast jets in. Campbell 02 reports back in the overhead. You'll be final number 3.
Now, I
number 2
bet
at the
Morris
tornado
enjoyed
coach,
that shot just then.
time. Okay, Roger.
Hey, John Robinson, is that the Spitfire, the Rolls-Royce one, just around the corner from me? It's got to be, isn't it?
Aussie 20, thank you. Report final runway 27. Hunter coming to initials. Number 2 is Hunter coming to initials this time. Campbell Jet 02, you'll be final.
You've not been upsetting that cat, have you, there, Phoebe?
Roger,
A nice beaver. That's what... Sorry. I'm choking on my tea again. Maurice Moo says, nice beaver.
Hello, Andy, are you okay to depart from there?
Oh, it's not the Rolls-Royce one. Right. Thank you there, Morris. Oh, look at this. Very nice Phantom.
500 feet overset. How many times for the cable?
Coming up tomorrow afternoon, don't forget, we've got the few warbirds and stuff like that. It's going to be Duxford tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to be having Morris actually, he'll be on live as well, so giving us his thoughts about the aircraft and his knowledge. Right, I'm going to go quiet.
Around right-hand circuit.
We are on left, right side.
That's correct, and you'll be landing off the next approach. Get 02 right there, contact there for ground.
Thanks, sir, Morris. He said, no, that particular Spitfire was Peter Teichmann's, and it was a, where's his message? Oh, and it's PR11. Do you say PR11 or PR11? I don't know.
Atlantic 348, vacate to the left, and you will be following leader vehicle number 9.
Nice to see you there, Mark. That's Mark Webber Webster.
Flyby, we enjoyed that.
Probably having his lunch break.
Lifting air after the links, just about to land on the threshold and vacate to the left, line up runway 27.
Là, va falloir rebaisser la
After links, line up runway 27, clear.
talking of cats, let's have a look, see what mine are up to. Right behind me, fast asleep, enjoying themselves.
I've got blue. Oh, sorry, no, black, fire blue. I'll continue with Follow Me 7, Army 982.
Yeah, they live over by the dog. It's a lovely day.
Mark, it's always good to see you. Big supporter of Airshow World, just like all the folks in the chat room. Hey, if you're watching this right now on Facebook and you'd like to take part in all of the chat that's going on, all you got to do is pop across right now to the Airshow World YouTube channel. You can subscribe, it's absolutely free, and also it's free to watch all the videos and free to put all the messages in the chat room. So, hey, what you're waiting for, pop over and we'll give you a mention. Meanwhile, I'm just going to check the Facebook, see if there's anybody that we need to say hi to.
Okay. Who's you going through at the moment?
Well,
982, they should be meeting us at location.
have you got your tablets?
Well, the first one.
So who have we got on Facebook today? Oliver, wonderful. Oliver's Army. Don't forget, Oliver's got that Discord server. And Oliver, I love that new logo you've got as well. We've also got Austin Byrne.
Your cops in again, please. Delta Echo Kilo Delta.
So don't forget, if you want to join us on YouTube, you're more than welcome. But hey, keep putting the messages on the Facebook as well. When I get a chance, I will pop over and have a quick word with you. So, Oliver, keep it up, mate.
Initials for a right hand brake. 745R initials.
Deep and yellow, yes, that's correct. Office to London, can we have a Victor frequency, please? 7's crossing. And leader 7...
Now, as you know, I'm useless at being able to tell the difference between a Spitfire and a Hurricane, but I'm going to stick my neck out. Come on, Morris, that was a Hurricane, surely, wasn't it? Come on, tell me. I'm itching to know if I got it right. Gotta be. Canal du Vie. Where out to you, Canal du Vie? So if you can put a message in the chat room there. I'm just a bit nosy, like to know where you're from.
Backtrack off the altitude.
Go, 1023.
I'm having a good look at this. Let's have a look.
1616, thank you.
Ground, leader 9 approaching Foxtrot North, Raptor 1900.
Leader 9.
Hey, you lot in the chat room, you're on the ball today, aren't you, eh? My goodness, look at this. In the chat room, look at all these fantastic icons, emojis, that's what you call them, isn't it? Look at it. There's some with cats on, some with spiders, all sorts of stuff.
Position
I love
yourself
it.
just where the chipmunk vacated. That's probably where the other traffic's going to come on.
Morris,
Bravo, Hotel Zulu
I
Charlie.
give myself a prize. I got it right.
Roger, we're ready.
Hey, we're getting there. I'm getting better.
Far to the northwest, and we'd like a hand over to Rise radar for radar information service to the northwest. Okay, to pass that information down to fair for ground 119.150 time.
Okay, to the right, off of the clear again, drive on the right, top, the other side.
Yeah, it's the vehicles being taken on the back.
Wake up, sleepy.
That's message.
Fair for ground 119.
Wake up, sleepy. It's going to be a beautiful morning where you are over there in Australia.
27 with the...
Let's see what time it is over there. Probably around about 11 o'clock at night.
Can you keep to the right-hand side of Foxtrot to allow Pilatus forward? BC12. Leader 1, the traffic is going to cross, keeping on down your left-hand side, so if you keep to the right as well, to Fox South, down your left.
Yes, Kirk. At the moment, it's the Park and View. Because all the tickets were sold last year and they've all been carried on. It's going to be pay on the day only, but only once the tickets for the the ones on the day have gone, that's going to be it. So it's going to be one of those things. You've got to be there early. But as you all know, we're talking about RIAT because that's what we're watching right now, 2008. But at the weekend, obviously the Friday, is it the Friday, Saturday and Sunday? Those days, the actual airshow days, they are ticket only. I'm not so sure about the Friday though, whether that's still classed as a Park and View or I can't remember.
Runway 27 clear to land, surface wind 22013 knots, you'll be vacating the runway north of the tower.
30.675, 130675, goodbye.
13067.
Hey, Roger.
Leader A vacated.
Hey, Roger.
Zulu Charlie, Roger, runway 27, line up. Line up, runway 27. The 3A, continue rolling, vacate, next turning on the right, north of the tower. One 550. 12355, copy. Clearance, please. Your clearance will be a Cobol VFR departure. Gotcha. 1,500 feet, right turn 330.
Not a problem, mate. Richard Staffy says cheers to Stu, should I say, for the dinner break entertainment. See you all again soon. And he'll play it on catch up later. Yay! I tell you, there's some great stuff coming up. And don't forget, if you want the very double DVD set that we're playing today, just send me an email. Email address coming up in 30 seconds.
Clear for takeoff, the surface wind 21012 knots. Clear for takeoff, we are taking off.
Hold at Charlie North.
Robert Payne, what are you like, eh? I'll tell you a funny story later about taking the wrong turn at an airshow. So if you're interested in a DVD or anything like that, you can see which ones we've got that we've featured over the last few weeks. They're all in a playlist on the first page of Airshow World YouTube channel.
729, roger, and will do.
But if you're interested, email address is, you ready for it? Email address is airshowworld1, that's the figure 1, as you should know by now, at gmail.com. One more time, it is airshowworld1 at gmail.com. And if you're viewing this actually live right now in the chat room, you will see Julie. Let's just put it into the chat room right here on Airshow World YouTube channel. Thank you, Julie. And don't forget, put DVD on the subject. Our very good friend Jazzy. Hiya Jazzy, great to see you as always. Give you a big thumbs up, mate. Hey, talking of thumbs up, if you're watching the video, don't forget, give it the thumbs up. Morgan Gray. Hey Julie and Stu. How you doing, Morgan Gray? Always good to see you as well. Okay, way back in 1997, okay, it was the first time I went to the Royal International Air Tattoo. I had to sort of keep coming and going because I was DJing at this nightclub, but so very, very late nights and very little sleep. So I got there nice and early on the, or drove down on the Saturday night. And my good friend Andy saved me a space, so in I went, parked up, stayed till around about 10 o'clock at night, driving out, and all the cones had all been moved into a different place. So I was driving out thinking, I'd never been there before, thinking I was heading to the exit. I was driving towards the main runway. Honest, that is a true story. Talk about panic for a minute. Okay, it was 10 o'clock at night. It was getting pretty dark. A couple of years ago, my good friend Andy Hare, he said, hey, I'll pick you up on the Wednesday morning. And so him and his friend, I said, well, what time? He said, 5 o'clock. I said, that's a bit early, but yeah, go on then, I'll go for it. 3:45 in the morning, they are banging on my motorhome door saying, Stu, you ready? Thanks, guys. But to very quickly follow the story up, I've got to thank them because they really looked after me, and they always do when we go to these air shows. So Andy, thank you very much.
Roger.
Comes across and says, hey Stu, do you want me to get you a drink? Do you want anything to eat? Yeah. So cheers Andy. Hope we can do the same again this year. Well, not at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Try and check the boot there, boss. Thank you. 27 right hand. We can reach 1006. Rolling for departure. Stand by for that. I'll call you back. 729.
Oh, Robert, I like the you're as bad as me. I like the stories. Keep them coming. Don't you worry about that, Lucas. We won't wake you up when you're in the crowd waiting to go into the air show. We'll all walk past you and wake you up around about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, eh? Is that all right? I like that one. So keep the messages coming in. It's great to read them out. Just trying to put a smile on your face on this Monday afternoon. So don't forget, gang, this video was taken a long time ago. Just to remind you, 2008. So, hey, on my side, I hope it's coming out okay where you are, but it's looking okay this end.
No, the Air Force is going to do a rehearsal this afternoon.
Well, that aircraft's been around for a long time, hasn't it? I'm sure we saw that on the Boscombe Down video that we did last week.
It's just landing now over Chilean, Falcones.
And keeping the messages coming your way, we've got our very own watching right now on Facebook, because I don't always check the Facebook so often, but we've got our very own Clive Jones. Hi, Clive is watching on Facebook, so thank you for joining us there. The main channel is, of course, Airshow World YouTube channel, but hey, wherever in the world you're watching this is going out everywhere. So thank you for joining us. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, not in the system as far as we're concerned at the moment.
Visual report, traffic turning on the base with green.
So don't forget, gang, wherever you are in the world watching this, if it's on Facebook, if it's on YouTube, don't forget, put a message and I'll certainly get back to you.
Lead it's next on the right.
Oh yes, our Andy is definitely an early bird, I can tell you. As he says, he's done it many times. Fell asleep in the queue, he's got the t-shirt. But I tell you what, mate, I bet you haven't got an Airshow World t-shirt.
We're just beside the midpoint intersection base. The wind is 24010 knots.
And especially for Andy Hare, coming up in just a couple of minutes, we've got the one and the only Royal Jordanian Air Force with their fantastic display. Oh, you can't wait, can you, Andy? I love them, I do. They're my favourite.
I'll just leave it with you to sort out down there.
Early bird catches what? What do you catch off them? Oh, sorry, yeah, catches the worm. I need new glasses to see it better.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Julie, reminding everyone, if you'd like a DVD, double DVD this, if you'd like a copy or you'd like to find out more information about it, just drop my good self an email. And she's put it all in the chat room on YouTube.
Miles, that's correct. Okay.
But just a little later, I will give you that email address again. Oh, talking of T-shirts, of course, yes. Hey, we'll show you the T-shirt in a minute.
Got the QT, please. And Pirate 01, it's another right-hand circuit would work if you wish. I didn't copy your request there. Oh, the QT.
There you go. Popped up in the chat room. So, sorry, that's not a T-shirt. That's a what is that? Oh, it's a hoodie.
090 down to 2000,
Calls, what have I got pending? Duke 09 for yellow, that's going to be Charlie North.
Estimated 4 or 5 mile final.
Now that's the T-shirt.
We'll set up for an initial and a 27. Orange, correct. Further traffic.
If you do purchase any of these, I do recommend getting a larger size than what you would normally get.
Aerodrome.
They do come a little bit small. Or is it the fact that it's just after Christmas and I've...
Going to yellow.
Probably that's what it is. But I think they look better in black, so you can order it in the grey colour or you can order it in black. I recommend the black.
Last station calling. Say again, please. Captain, number 2.
Hey, Spoon, if you want to take that.
Morgan Gray, what can I say apart from thank you so many times, just put a very kind donation to the we'll call it computer fund at the moment because that's what we're trying to get, this new computer. So thank you very much. He's put a very kind donation into the chat room over here on YouTube, so thank you, Morgan Gray. If you're on YouTube and you put a donation in, it comes up with a big icon and
Thank you.
it stays on for quite a while, so it alerts me to it. So thank you.
We'll call you, expect.
I promise you, you will reap the benefits as well. Faster computer means more things we can do on Airshow World, and we can get these videos edited a lot quicker. So we get in there slowly.
Equation 132 Alpha, gear down and stand here to land. Norwegian 1322 AFM. Norwegian 132 Pro, gear down. Typhoon 42, just hold position there. Do you have a follow me ahead? Follow me ahead. Okay. Turkish Stars, line up on weight 11322, contact ground 119, decimal 150. Yankee 04, keep rolling to Bravo, that's up towards the far end.
Oh, Joe Gillis, that sounds... Oh, telling the story about back in Waddington 2013. Said my friend was displaying the Typhoon, took the car, but ended up at the after-show party. Went to collect it the following morning, and it had been removed. £150 to get it back.
Behind you, that will be appreciated, but line up and wait on me.
We see our good friend Andy. He's been around for... Hey. He's been around for years and years and years. And he only looks 21. But anyway, I just said that to put him in a good mood and make him smile. Because he's currently going through some old VHS tapes with some really old video footage. So he's going to send those across or when I meet him. And I'm really looking forward to that because it means we will show you some unbelievable footage. And I'll get them all edited and stuff like that, Andy. And put them on a DVD so they're nice and safe, okay? I'll put them through this fancy machine I've got that... I won't go into details, but it's got a thing called a time-based corrector. Basically, it improves the video. Cut a long story short. Julie says, want to help keep this free channel running? All you got to do, you can do that donation just like our friend did. Or you can do it via PayPal. So, hey, and we'll let you know how to do that just a little later. You know, I'm really struggling to see the screen today, but I know Andy's just put a message in. What was it? Big fingers, small what is it? Oh, sorry, big fingers, small keypad. Whew, thank God for that. So all these displays teams that you seen doing their practices, giving it their all, giving it everything, it was all for well, we got to see it, didn't we? So as I say, get yourself to these air shows, see the practice days, and you see all this. If you're just popping along, this is the air show that never was, okay? It's the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the Monday. That's what we're going to be showing you. And you wait till we get to the Friday. You're going to love it. This is the Thursday at the moment. So that should be sounding nice if you've got that on some nice speakers, because the whole video that you've seen today was recorded on 2 separate mics, so you should be getting that really nice stereo split sound. Should sound pretty cool. Very quickly, back to the messages. Will21, hi to you. And Vici, good afternoon.
So the Nat and the Dakota. He'll be for... You should try again. Joint brake.
love opening the doors, you see. Get you guys putting these funny comments in. Morgan, we'll do that one in a minute. He didn't want to land anyway. Morgan Gray, what does he say? He says, you know what they say about guys with big hands and feet, right? They need to wear big gloves and shoes. Norris says, lovely Nat. His favourite jet. That's the jet. You can sort of, when you start up, you can look down at it, can't you? It's so low.
So the wind is 22014 knots, and the route towards Highworth, and then you can go out to about 4 miles and route inbound. Route to your destination. For that. 276, thank you. So right, break runway 27, QFE 994 millibars. Right, circuit, wind 22015. Head the airfield into the right brake.
Good afternoon to you, to Pedal Boots.
Join the right-hand circuit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And he says, what a gentleman, eh?
Tommy 8035. Final for runway 27. Yeah, bye, very good. Fine, thank you. 1,000 feet in the circuit.
So there we go. Andrew Austin of very Morris is answering the question for you, so thank you, Morris. Don't forget, Morris will be live on the audio tomorrow, so we'll be able to hear Morris's comments and everything else about all the warbirds and stuff. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, okay, what have we got coming up for you? So it's, we're going back, it's going to be a DVD game, but what is it? It's Duxford from May 2012, and also we're going to feature photographs as well, like we're going to do later. But this time, Heather wasn't with me for that particular air show at Duxford, but my good friend Morris was, so Morris is getting worried now about tomorrow. We'll be showing some of Morris's pictures, and I tell you what, they're brilliant.
Make it a 1,500 foot right-hand circuit, please, on the QFE 994 millibars, with the one holding on a very tight right base to recover very shortly.
Special messages just keep on coming. Alison Bowers, fabulous to see you as well.
Continue up the runway to vacate left, please. Continue up the runway to vacate.
We got Kevin. Kevin Henry the 8th. Come on, Kevin, you've got to change that. You've got to change your name to King.
It will be for a missed approach this, so go around into the visual circuit at 1,500 feet, right-hand pattern, please, QFE 994 millibars. I have one departure to get airborne very shortly. French Army 8035, next left.
So that's what we're trying to do here at Airshow World with the Bear in the Chair. I'm trying to get you folks involved a little bit more. Yesterday on the show, what we were doing, we were showing you all about virtual radar server and how you can make your own. So the plan is, if you're interested, I'm not going to show virtual radar server today because it's all about videos today, but if you're interested about virtual radar server, in other words, how to set your own system up right from scratch, I can take you right the way through it, how to do it, and I'm even thinking of doing live classes, okay? So if you're interested in anything like that, what is virtual radar server anyway? Very, very quickly, It's a way to be able to plot the aircraft on your computer screen, okay? If you want to know more, if you'd like to take part in that, if you'd like to build your own system, you can have a quick look at yesterday's video that went out on YouTube, or just drop me an email. Email address coming up in a couple of minutes.
Right, on 134.550, 134.550, good day. 134.55, leave 092. Start, Luke 09 is climbing to 2,300.
Well, our good friend and good supporter of Airshow World, Morgan Gray's got to get back and do a bit more works. But Morgan, thank you very, very much. It makes a big, big difference. And every penny that anybody puts into the chat room or via PayPal or anything else, it will all go to hopefully make Airshow World a success. At the moment, though, the big priority is to get that new computer sorted. Because this thing I'm using, it's on its last legs. You may remember a couple of weeks ago, we were doing a live show on Wednesday afternoon and the laptop completely died. That's had it.
C'est ça qu'ils appellent le Ronald, enfin je pense qu'ils appellent le programme, c'est ça qu'ils appellent le Ronald Son, je sais pas quoi là.
Talking of emojis, thank you very much, Kevin. I like that one.
Sorry, what was that again? Head up you. You will be number 2 to them, but I'll just hold and I'll bring you forward.
So what does he use? Sleepy Spider, he uses flight radar. Hey, I can tell you how to make your own. It's dead easy. That's why I've decided to do these tutorials, because some people think it's quite difficult to do. Honestly, all you need is a Raspberry Pi. Direct from the corner shop right now. Get yourself a Raspberry Pi and I'll show you how to bake it.
Roger, thank you, Mustang.
Andrew Austin says, Stu, what laptop are you getting? Well, for the moment, what it is, it's going to be when we can afford it, it's going to be a PC, okay? So that I can do all these things live from the studio, mainly to be able to do the video editing in 4K and a little bit quicker, okay? Want to do it in 4K and, of course, HD. And of course, the other reason is I want to get you guys involved, and as we've found out, we can't use Discord because the computer's not up to it, but even using Skype, it's a little bit, it's pushing the resources to the limit. Yesterday's show, the computer was running at 99%. So we certainly need to, before this thing dies.
Opposite direction and report approaching the 09 threshold. The QFE 994 millibars, the wind 22013 knots. Threshold maybe 506.
Aviation Kids popped into the chat room as well. If you're watching this on Facebook, wonder who the hell we're keep talking to. Hey, it's live right now, of course. Not just on Facebook, it's live on the main YouTube channel, which is, of course, Airshow World. Absolutely free to take part. You can put messages in, whatever you want. Subscribe, it's all free.
119.150. It's the Campbell Jet Promise for Apron Black. According to the business cloud. Thank you very much. He's trying to call me. Please no. Okay, if you pull forward after you've lined up.
Allez hauts qui vont traverser.
Falcons, the landing aircraft has burst.
Aviation Kid, are you multitasking it again?
The runway is now black. What are your intentions?
Supposed to be doing his online schoolwork, right? I know. Doing English. What are you like?
We don't know how long the runway will take. It will need to be swept for tyre debris, and we will need to recover the aircraft. The runway is now closed till further notice. I can't give you an estimate. I don't know.
Behind us, then we'll be backtrack all the way to the hangar.
Okay, you want to go back to your parking after that one? Okay, copied. Just hold position there then, and I will call you back.
Roger.
JP?
First car.
Oh, bloody hell.
What are you like?
You alright?
Hey, aviation kid, you're not the one, is it, who, when you're in your computer lessons, when you are at college or school, which obviously you can't at the moment, you're not the one, are you, who keeps sneakily watching it? I know somebody out there kept doing it in the summertime, when we were at East Mids Airport doing these live streams in the afternoon. He said, I'm at school. I'm watching this now. Luke Healy, good to see you as well, saying hi all. Good day to you. Steve Creed, Mark Webber. Webb is still there, Mark Webber Webster.
Ja buchasa.
Ja buchasa. What does that mean? Ja buchasa. Oh, of course you're not in college at the moment. No, I take it you're in the UK then.
That leader 9 is at Charlie North. Taxi from Eastern Range to the taxiway to cardio, run up checks, advance to differential. Roger, they're going to hold position. All difficulty. Left hand brakes, 994, visual 2 final.
It's getting hot again.
Roger. Startup is approved. Joined by highway.
Object 344, Roger. Joined by a highway. It's runway 27, the wind 240, went left to land. Port visual.
Okay, way.
Indicate to the left, contact line 11915. Charlie, continue approach.
April blue. Vortex 344, follow leader 8 to April blue. And the other station calling transit ground, turning any call sign, please. Is a vehicle Charlie North? Puma, there's a Yak 42 that needs to get away quickly. If you can pick that up, it's the other side of the grandstand from you. Roger. Okay, Roger, I'll get you moving as soon as I'm able, but there's some IFR traffic to go first. And leader 8, report when you're with the Yak.
If you missed yesterday's show, honestly, it was great fun, really was.
Then continue.
We didn't just have Morris. We keep mentioning Morris, but of course we had, you know, our Julie. She's got the spanner.
To pass the gripping at all.
Well, we also had Julie, and she was in the, not just in the chat room, but she was actually talking to us actually live at the same time. So, you know, via the voice.
Yes, that's understood. And we...
So thank you very much, Julie. And hey, on another show, we'll certainly get Julie back on as well. It was great fun. It was a different type of show yesterday. We were showing you, as I said, all about virtual radar server, and the question that keeps coming up, a few people have said, hey, well, why would I bother making my own? I can get it all on the internet and what have you, which is a very, very true. Of course you can. But the whole point of making your own is, hey, well, number one, it's a bit of a hobby. It's something to do. It's something that you're actually doing yourself. But also, the main reason is you can manipulate the program to look exactly how you want it to look. And there's loads of really cool features which I can show you how to do. But I'm not going to go into it today. If you want to know more about that, have a quick look at yesterday's video that we did. But on another show, which is not so much aeroplanes, what I will do, I'll show you more about it. But basically what I want to do in the near future, if I get enough interest, is probably do a private class. Literally, yes, Aviation Kid, as if you're at school, okay? So a few people on and showing you and talking to you at the same time. You know, the same thing that all these schools are doing now. Yeah, online learning for virtual radar server will get you up and running in no time. If you're interested, drop myself an email. Ready for it? Email address coming up. I'll give you 1 minute. Coming up in 60 seconds with the email address.
I'm told they want the PC-21 at patrons now. Say again, sorry. Say again. 31 disregard.
Now, don't get too excited. I think he aborts on this one, but don't worry. We have got the full display of the F-22 coming up a little later. And if you didn't see that display, which I did a quick preview last week of what was coming up for today, what a display it does. But don't get too excited, because I think he aborts. Let's see. You got to appreciate, this is a long time ago, 2008, and I'm just trying to think. I seem to think that particular day, it went off to do a recce flight, we'll call it, at probably at Farnborough, but a long time ago. So, but don't worry, you will see the display just a little later. Okay, it's more than a minute, but here we go. That email address is, if you want to get in touch, it is airshowworld1@gmail.com. And if it's any interest in learning about virtual radar server, what we were just talking about, in the subject, obviously put something like virtual radar server, or if that's too much typing, isn't it? Put VRS. Or if you're interested in a DVD, simple as that, put DVD in the subject. Everybody that got in touch yesterday, I've emailed you back, so if you haven't had the email, have a look in the spam or somewhere, you know, because there's an email, there's a link in there. Okay, I'm going to go quiet, thank God.
Vacated.
Get a drink while you enjoy this.
Direction, but then start up and wait here with the engine running. Leader 5, if I'm in, we'll arrange it between ourselves. Runway 27 north to south.
Sorry? Give me...
Been asking them wrong with you, sir. Taking visual, having been down well. Yeah, clear off.
Right, fucking full fast. 11915, thanks for your help. For 2 aircraft, it's a Raptor, in fact it's one formation, Raptor and F-15 to recover.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much there, Ram Raider, following Airshow World on Twitter.
Well, we kept you a little bit right.
I've not filmed yet, Aviation Kid, at Birmingham, but we certainly will. Obviously, there's no filming outside or going to any airports or anything for looks like quite a while, but that's another story. We don't mention the L word or the C-19 word, okay? It's the happy channel over here, you know. But yeah, just the basics. Hopefully, in the springtime, we'll pop to all these places and do the live streams for you.
When I can, I'll call you back as soon as I get a chance to. That's coming. Down on the threshold, should we go front? Honey, silhouette, sorry, vacate to right, contact land 11915. Okay, I've got Shawbury 45, a squirrel for blue 87, please.
Yeah, and of course the messages just keep on rolling. Thank you very much. Gasmad.
Vacate back down, contact land 11915.
And if you've never put a message in the chat room before, hey, what you're waiting for? As long as it's respectful to everybody and it's a nice, friendly comment, message, whatever you want to call it, you are more than welcome, okay? So please put a message in the chat room. Don't forget, we've got all the ages on here. We've got some real youngsters watching it, so as long as it's polite and respectful to everybody, keep these messages coming, all right? If you're just watching this at home, loads of people watching today, so come on, put a message in the chat room, and I'll give you a good mention. You're Stu Bear.
Okay.
Of course, we're not going to neglect our fantastic folks over there on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, you've got I think you've got a chat window as well, so you can put a message in there. And of course, same message to you guys. Keep it all nice and clean and tidy, and we'll give you a mention.
Can somebody pick up the I'll meet Marshall, so happy now. Okay. Advise crossing Foster north to south. Gonna have to hold the beam the typhoons for the summer helicopter still then.
Hey, I know what you mean, Clive. He says, first of all, he said, morning, Stu. He said, or should I say afternoon? Yeah, it's certainly afternoon. Don't worry, hey. We go out all over the world. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
One vehicle down your right-hand
So
side.
keep the messages coming. Currently checking the messages on Facebook. So who have we got? We've got Oliver. We've got ST. Wow, that's... Thanks for the amazing show. Thank you, ST. If you are watching this on Facebook, don't forget, do the share, okay? To all your places. I don't know where to share it to, but you guys know, so share it to all your favourite places. Wherever you're watching it, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is. Come, let's make our show world a success. It's all down to you guys.
And I will call you up in about 15 minutes once we've got Sonic in private, and I'll meet the VFR for Barbara.
Okay, that's copy, thanks.
Well, I'm flight
Leader 3, after Tarnish, that's the one.
Aviation Kid, like the smiley face. It's a bit of a grin. Get on with your work. How's the English going?
27 right hand, 99.
So, Aviation Kid is doing his English homework. Well, not homework, his... I think it's all online at the moment. Whether it's at college or school or whatever, so...
And then
And down comes the rain Thursday afternoon.
who was that? Was that?
We thought we'd got away with it on this Thursday afternoon, but no.
5 a quick start.
Remember, this is the air show that never was. It was lined up to be an absolute classic air show. With the F-22 Raptor, fantastic display teams.
And there's the yellow Alpha.
The 90th anniversary of the RIAT, but don't worry, we have got that brilliant flypast coming up.
Victor Bravo Lima, what's your range? Roger, traffic placing 2 aircraft, VFR joining.
Okay, very quickly with the adverts, if you'd like to take part on a Friday night in the feature that we call Meet the Fans, you'd like to get involved, just drop Stu Bear a quick email, and in the email all you need to do is just put a little text message in there and just write it down. A little bit of information about yourself, what you do, where you're from, how you like things. Do you like aeroplanes? Well, you probably do if you're watching this. Doesn't have to be about aeroplanes, could be about anything. Could be about your horses, your cat, your dog. Whatever you want it to be, okay? And we'll include you. And I'll get back to you. Email address coming up, but on the Meet the Fans feature, obviously in the subject, you just put Meet the Fans, okay? So wherever you're watching this, just get in touch with the bear. I'll give you the email in about 1 minute from now, so you can get ready, get that pen. Okay. On the DVD, it doesn't just have all the video, it has the photographs as well. And photographs we're looking at right at the moment. These were taken by the one and only Heather Jones. So thank you. Wow. I mean, just remember, she was there, right, taking these photographs in all that terrible, terrible weather. And she was 9... Let me think about it. She was 9 years old at this particular point. So, yeah, how many youngsters, girls especially, hey, 9 years old, putting up with this awful weather. And, but hey, these were the results. Absolutely fabulous photographs. Obviously, I'm a bit biased, but hey, you've got to be, haven't you, eh? So, Heather, absolutely brilliant. As we've shown quite a few of Heather's pictures as well in the past, but hey, it's not just Heather. We started taking Sadie as well, and Sadie also She had a talent for taking these wonderful pictures. You see, while I was busy doing all the videoing, because obviously I can't do two. I did try in the early days to be able to do the video and take photographs, but it's impossible. I was making a mess of both of them. So I needed somebody to be able to take the photographs. So it all happened when she was 5 years old. We were in the RIAT enclosure, and I said, that's a good fly past of the Freccia Tricolore. Can you take that? Straight away, took the picture. Oh, wow. I'll have to show you sometime. It was a brilliant picture. But hey, that's for Morris, the yellow gnat. He quite likes that aeroplane. And Morris and Andy will confirm that she certainly took all of these pictures. And especially this year, it was quite a challenge. In fact, we had quite a few very, very bad summers around about in between, 2008 up to 2000 and probably 20. But hey, there's the F-22 Raptor. Right, we were telling you about how you can get in touch with us, with myself, the bear. All you got to do, that email address, you ready for it? Got those pens ready? Here we go. It is airshowworld1@gmail.com. And if it's to do with you want to take part in Meet the Fans, all you got to do in that email is just put simple Meet the Fans, as well as that little bit of information about yourself, you know, what you do and all that. Put some photographs. And if you put some photographs in there, what I will do for you, I will show the photographs. Excuse me, I need another cup of tea. I can show the photographs, and also, if you've got a YouTube channel or, you know, anything else on those sort of lines, put that in as well, a link to it. And what we can do, we can also get show your YouTube channel actually live on air. And you never know, you may get a few extra subscribers and all the rest of it. We've got some great features coming. That's me getting excited. We've got some great features coming up over the next few weeks. So and some brilliant folks taking part. Hopefully this Friday night we should be getting a wash. And he's into. No, I'm not having a wash. You know, I mean, I do have a wash. I have a bath. But anyway, back to a wash. That's his call sign, by the way. A Wash 2004. He's really into his flight sims. So hopefully we will get him on Friday night on the Meet the Fans feature. But it's not just about that. That's a little feature we do in the last few minutes of the show, okay? Right, we're going to move on. And this is DVD 2. This is Friday, and also we'll get to Mondays as well. But Friday, we're going to hit that right now. So, are you ready? Did you get your cups of teas? Have you had your break? Okay, let's start the show. It's part 2 of DVD show on a Monday afternoon. Put your feet up. Enjoy. Take it away. Don't you worry, Aviation Kid. I will get back to you as well on the email, okay? Got a massive response for the Meet the Fans, so if I don't get back immediately, don't worry. So as you saw, this is the Friday when the weather really did turn on us. We were quite optimistic at this point because the sun started to come out. We thought, yeah, we're there. You will see what happens. some more photographs to see from Heather coming up a little bit later, all from 2008. We've got a massive library of some of the most amazing photographs, and all of those photographs, as Julie says, are available to be able to be put on an actual mug. Now, Julie and Adi are really busy at the moment with this new sort of venture that we're trying to put together. More information will be coming on the Facebook page, which we'll mention in a moment. But basically, those photographs can actually go onto a mug. It'll also have the Airshow World logo. And it says, all proceeds go to the computer fund. Hey. Thumbs up. Thank you, Julie. Special mentions keep on coming. A very, very super good afternoon to the one and only James, Steady James Fennelly. James Fennelly. Also, we call him Jimbo. I call him Jamesy. What does Marcus say? Marcus says, Airshows are brill. He says he misses the smell and the noise. It all depends who you sat next to. Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, yes, the smell of aviation fuel. What a great sound that was. Whew. And they came. And they just keep on coming. From France, it's their national aerobatic team.
Very good morning to you, thank you, and your...
So don't forget, keep on sharing the video around to wherever you know where to share it to. James knows where to share these videos to, so come on, James, keep on sharing. Let's get a few more people in the chat room.
6,000.
A few more people watching.
+15, and the QFE is 29.3.
And if you're watching right now on Facebook, I'm going to go over to the Facebook in around about 1 minute. So, hey, put a message on Facebook and we'll give you a mention on there as well. So, keep it coming.
One Fairfield Tower, are you ready? Star 1 via Foxtrot South, line up and wait, runway 27. Star 1. Papa Tango Sierra Zulu Bravo, make it first right.
Follow lead vehicle number 9 to the holding point, runway 27.
Wash these tonight, so I've got two left.
short runway 27 at Foxtrot South. Okay, that's great.
Jazzy, what can I say? Well, I just said it. Sent him a message. Jazzy, you're a superstar. Thank you very, very much. Just sent a very, very kind donation for the old computer fund via PayPal. So thank you very, very much. That is so fantastic. We will get there. We are getting there. So you see all these things that we're trying to achieve, like with the mugs and the DVDs, the DVD show today. Don't forget, this is part 2. Anything we actually make from that, it's going straight to the Airshow world so that we can just keep on going and going and getting Airshow world even better for you guys, okay? So that's what it's all about. And the number one priority at the moment is to get this computer system even better. Fast video editing. In fact, at the moment, full quality high definition video with that's filmed in 50 frames per second and a very, very high bit rate. A 1 hour video at the moment can take around about 10 hours to render. So we are struggling slightly on that. So they're the things we want to improve, but also to be able to do 4K video. Obviously, you can't do 4K live. So, of course, every little helps and you guys will reap all the benefits, I can promise you. So that's why we're doing the DVD shows, so you can see what we've got and all the other bits and bobs we're trying to put together. So thank you, Jazzy, for the very kind donation. If you'd like to make a donation via PayPal, it's dead easy to do. On the first page of Airshow World on YouTube, there's a little icon at the top where you've got that F-16 picture. Over to the right hand side, little icon there says PayPal. It's easy as that. But also there's an option on the Facebook group, and we'll tell you all about that right after this display. So let's get back to it. Quickly, Andrew Austin, so that kitten you're talking about was that the actual kitten that was lost? If it is, what a great guy you are. Thank you very much. It's alright, we're soft as grease when it comes to soft as grease when it comes to animals on this channel. Julie actually runs an animal rescue. How many animals has she got? So Tom's up. Go to you there, Andrew. Top
On the
man.
north side for the Blue Eagles. It's an Apache and a Lynx. Both are apparently going into Green Bravo. We're going to land them on the 27 threshold.
Well, the Canadians certainly seem to send some very nicely painted up F-18s. Do you remember the one from, I can't remember the exact year, I think it was around about 2007, 16, something like that. Might have been 18. I was in France. We've got some very, very nice video footage of that. Right, very quickly, before we go to the next display aircraft. Right, very quickly, we're going to tell you about that Facebook group that's been created by the Airshow World fans. So thanks very much for that. And we're going to tell you all about it very quickly right now. If you'd like to go over to, if you'd like to join it, it's a group where you can put lots of messages in and all your photographs and all that stuff and get all the latest information like DVDs, mugs, and... But you can post your photographs. But that's where you'll get the very latest information about Airshow World and what's going on. So... let's give you the details right now. So what it is Airshow World fan page. Do a search for that, Airshow World fan page on Facebook. And if you want to join that right now, while it's fresh in your mind, that's the time to do it, because either myself or Julie will let you straight in, okay? Airshow World fan page. So, hey, pop over. And we'll make you very, very welcome. In fact, we'll let you in right away.
Are you ready? Papa Tango, Sierra Zulu Bravo, after this landing, Falcon Jet, line up on wait runway 27 via Foxtrot South.
God, Sleepy Spider.
Falcon 1, vacate first right if you can, please.
I've just worked out why he calls himself Sleepy Spider, but he's never asleep. I'm not surprised. I tell you what, he's just sent me a picture of this this horrible spider.
So will you make the first right? Papa Zulu Bravo, line up now, runway 27.
Oh, I've got to get rid of that picture. Oh, no, no, no.
Falcon 6, follow me, Green Bravo parking.
Not a problem there, Jazzy. Yes, we certainly received that. Thank you very, very much. So what we're looking at, 2008, this particular helicopter display team came over. They took part at the Waddington Air Show. And also, as you can see, at Fairford back in 2008. I keep saying it, the air show that never was, but if you were there on the arrivals and practice days, as you see, we saw it all. But of course, come the Saturday and Sunday, you'll see what happens later in the day. The rain. Oh, it totally put paid to the air show. So, of course, there was no air show that particular weekend on the Saturday and Sunday, but I had the best bits. I really enjoyed it. And the best of it was, we had I think it was a full refund, either that or about 90%. So next year, it was pretty much free. Well then, how do we say this young man's name? I'll give it a go. Devraj. Something like that. Apologies about my terrible pronunciation, because I guarantee I got it wrong, but it's good to see you, and thank you for putting a message in the chat room. Right now, live on Airshow World YouTube channel. That's where we've got the chat room going. Young man, where have you been? Hey, he's here right now. That's Bradley Penny. Hiya, Bradley, from Bradley Penny Aviation. G'day, Brad. How you doing?
Await the leader 1, they'll be coming from your left-hand side. I think the first thing's on. Thanks. Still straight on. There, don't need to take it. Who's that speeding down? Is that one speeding down? Yeah, please take one speeding down. Okay, thank you. Right, man, so follow me, contact that, 119, decimal 150.
Just turning up, a very, very special visitor to the Airshow. If you look carefully, it's the Queen. It was a very, very special, it was bizarre really. It was as if they moved all the rain away, especially for the Queen. But as soon as she took off and departed, oh boy, it was monsoon weather. You will see. So photo for you, many thanks. Another fantastic guy. He's just put a donation via PayPal as well. Computer fund, wow, it's incredible. I tell you what, Airshow World, we will get there. Thank you to your help. And there's the Queen. God bless you, Your Majesty. And we'll see the Queen again just a little bit later. Parked very, very close to us, so it was great to be able to see that. And just a little later in this video, you're going to see this fantastic fly past. Orbit, good to see you as well. He said, I got my online lessons done, so I could watch now. Fabulous! Great to have your company, mate. ...2008 there, Bradley, what it is. You can see by the title, it's the live show on Monday. It's the DVD show, where basically what we do, we show you the DVDs that I've got on offer at the moment. Each week I add a new DVD to the actual list that is continuing. So if you pop over to the first page of Airshow World, you will see there's a playlist of all the DVDs that we've done so far. And of course, they all go to this fund that we're trying to increase.
What was the frequency? Lancaster will be throughout on 12355. Your radios. And so we'd like to maintain, Spitfires and like to maintain listening this frequency until Lancaster's able. Spitfire, can roger.
Did you hear the rain then?
Switch please,
Wow.
123.55, inform them of our intentions and we'll be back with them in approximately 3 minutes. Roger, just come right towards Kemble for the rejoin. Happy with what I'm doing this time. Roger.
And yes, we were starting to get like drowned rats. And don't forget, Heather was right next to me. We had Carolyn and Mavis. This is being filmed from the RIAT enclosure, Friends of Royal International Air Tattoo. And as you can see, what a downpour we just had, but it got worse and worse. Don't forget to keep sharing this video right now because I want as many folks to see this as possible, because coming right now, we've got this special flight past. I'm not going to say a word, we're going to let you enjoy it. Here we go.
Flight level 90, Forest 11.
there we go. Not a word from me while that was taking part. What a fantastic set of flypasts. Absolutely brilliant. Certainly hope you enjoyed that little bit. So you see, you forget all these things. You think, hey, 2008 Airshow, it was a washout. Well, it was. But we were lucky enough to be there on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the whole weekend, the lot and everything. Unfortunately, as you know, it was cancelled on the Saturday and Sunday because you will see even more rain comes down pretty soon, and then in the evening. And you'll also see what happened to the campsite. Well, I've got a pussycat right behind me, meowing like crazy. I think it wants to take a trip somewhere. Back in a minute.
He's got the masters in sight, so I'm happy to leave him.
There we go. Sorted. Loads of crackling going on in the background then. You might have heard the cats as well. These headphones, when you're putting them on. Well, you certainly joined us again at the right time there, Mark, saying great show, Stu, only catching the last few bits before the big drive home. Have I ever been to Darwin Forest? I haven't. Where is it? You're going to say Darwin, aren't you?
Runway 27, between 230 13 knots. Okay.
Thank you very much, Oliver, doing his bit of sharing, so thank you. Hey, let's keep getting the folks on. Keep on watching. Airshow World, place to be. Thank you. Cheers, Oliver.
And to ground 119.150.
To right 119.150, register. Seeing the weather, I don't think I'm going to get higher than
Okay. Any lady vehicles available for F-16 Yellow Alpha? And, nice flight, nice display there, bye.
off she goes. There we go, that's the Queen. And as you saw, as if by magic, the weather suddenly lifted and they were able to do that fantastic fly past. And of course, setting a fly past up like that is no mean task. So thankfully they were able to do it, but you'll probably see what happens pretty soon. Fortunately, the Queen was able to get away, but things will deteriorate very, very soon. But hopefully, we'll get a few more displays coming in. And of course, hey, and there she is. Look at the conditions here. This is in the RIAT enclosure. You just saw Heather. There's Carolyn. Look at this. But this is nothing compared to what was going to face us soon. Down comes the rain. It gets worse and worse. Keep watching this, guys, because I'm telling you, there's some absolute classic footage coming up. So Heather continued, didn't complain once. A 9-year-old girl taking those incredible photographs. Don't forget, you'll see more photographs that Heather took this particular weekend, or week. Can't call it a weekend. Wednesday through to Monday. But as I said, Andrew and everybody else, this is nothing. It gets even worse, that weather. But as you see, the Queen got away just in time. She brought the good weather with her. I know some of you have actually bought that fantastic book that I had for my birthday. Thank you to you guys. The 50th anniversary book. Certainly recommend it. And if you have a look at 2008, you'll see just what happened to the car parks and what have you. There's one kid there. Well, he's one of the helpers, one of the air cadets that helps out at the air tattoo. And he's literally... he's in a canoe. We had that much rain. Anyway, I'm going to go quiet. Let you see and hear this. Photo for you. Well, hey, is asking a question. Where did we shelter when the rain came down? Well, the simple answer is we didn't. Listen to the rain now. And I'm carrying on filming. We're a crazy lot. And next to me, as you saw, there was Heather. She carried on. We've got Carolyn and Mavis was well in her 80s. What a crazy bunch we are. Just look at that. I think, though, we're all under her big umbrella. You know, one of these big fishing umbrellas. So that was helping a bit. Until it started dripping down your neck. You know the sort of thing I mean. Just look at that. But as you can see, they tried and they tried to keep the show going. So hats off to them. And of course, we all hoped that the weekend could go ahead, but you'll see, it certainly became impossible. Well, how did we keep the camera dry? Well, it wasn't ruined. I've got to thank Carolyn and Mavis, who were there. They were literally holding the massive fishing umbrella over the top of me so we could continue as best as possible. So don't forget, if you'd like to help Airshow World, and of course get something in the meantime, and you'd like to purchase this very DVD, 2 DVD set, just send me an email, okay? Obviously the DVD's not got all this chat that I'm doing. It's got all the radio comms, all the photographs, all the video that you're seeing today. And if you'd like a copy, drop me that email. The email address is the usual email address. In the subject, put DVD. Email address, I'll give it to you in 1 minute's time so you can get a pen or whatever. Very quickly, the email address then, if you'd like a DVD, is to get in touch. DVD in the subject, and the email address is airshowworld1, figure 1 that is, okay? At gmail.com, simple as that. Same address for the Meet the Fans, the virtual radar server stuff that we've been talking about. Coming up right after this display, I believe it should be the F-22 Raptor, so get sharing. Let's get loads of folks on. Time certainly flies, doesn't it, Andrew? Hey, goodness gracious. I was just thinking the same. Where does the time go to? We've still got lots more coming, including the F-22 Raptor. That's next. Hey, do you know the real ironic thing? The weekend, the Saturday and Sunday, all the damage had been caused on the Friday, but the weather was incredible on the Saturday and Sunday. Fortunately, it dried everything up for the Monday, so we're all allowed back in. Okay, here we go, F-22. Great way to wake up there, Godby with you. Thank you for joining us. He said, good morning, wow, woke up with a Raptor. must apologise for the bad language that was just in the chat room. We have lots of youngsters on here as well, so any bad language will be frowned upon big time. So, as always, hey, everybody does in the chat room. They're absolutely fantastic. They put great comments and very respectful to all people. But anything that's not respectful, obviously, will get deleted. But any swearing or anything like that will get reported, which it certainly has been. So, we certainly don't tolerate any bad language or anything like that. So, I do apologise for that person that put that message. Hey, why should I apologise for him? But seriously, yeah, apologise to any youngsters out there. Austin says, Stu, do you do stickers? Hey, well, not at the moment, but she'll have to watch this space. I think Julie's got it in hand. We've certainly got the mugs. They're going to be coming out very, very soon. So for the latest information, don't forget, the Facebook group will tell all. Absolutely. In the terms and conditions of using YouTube, it does say all these things. So, hey, it's not in your interest to put anything like that. There we go. The wonderful F-22 Raptor. I was keeping it as quiet as possible because, hey, you got to with that aircraft. And again, the weather cleared up just for that display. I think it will go downhill pretty fast right now, though, with the weather. But it certainly won't go downhill with the aircraft still to come. We've got the departure day. We've got the photographs from Heather. So it's all still to come, still today. And also, we've got a little bit of action from the Blue Angels to wrap today's show up. So still loads more to come, so stay with us. There we go. We showed this the other day. Look at that. That was my campsite. What a mess. As you can see, Monday, 14th of July. 14th of July. That's a very, very special date in France. Over the weekend, the Saturday and Sunday, the weather was absolutely fantastic. It was beautiful, scorching hot. It went all steamy, and the mud went rock hard. The grass all cleared, and we're all able to get back in for the departures. And as you see, that's what we've got for you right now. It's the departure day. So some great takeoff shots coming up for you.
They always get that wrong. They always think the C-160s
Ja, I wouldn't worry about it now, and I put myself up for mum. I was just stood in that cute toy. I know.
And having a quick mention with a quick word with the folks in if you're over on watching this on Facebook at the moment, thank you very, very much. We've got the proper chat room going on live right now on YouTube, so if you'd like to join in real time and I can get straight back to you, please join that. But hey, Facebook, we're not going to neglect you, absolutely not. So we've got Colin Smith, he's in Facebook, says he was in the Park and View East on the Friday with fellow Oxfordshire Aviation Group members. He thought they'd be swimming out. It was crazy, wasn't it? Oh boy. But as you see, on the Monday, the weather was great and it got very hot. So Colin, thanks for joining us, and everybody else that's watching currently on Facebook. I'm going to get straight back to YouTube, so if you'd like to take part in the chat room, pop over and see us. And if you haven't already subscribed to Airshow World on YouTube, please do. Hit the bell icon, you'll get the notifications when we're live. Andrew Austin, that campsite, that was the Gloucestershire Caravan Club site. Great spot. But rather scary when you've got to get a caravan out of there.
Okay, we're just, you can expect the Cobalt near for departure, but we're getting a...
Nice kind message just popped into the chat room. That's what we like to see. Bradley Penny Aviation says, hey, he's just hit 1,300 subscribers on his YouTube channel. He said, probably because I give him a good old shout out again. We certainly always will. If you haven't checked out Bradley Penny's YouTube channel, please do subscribe to him.
Thank you very much for service. See you next time.
And that young man, we met him down at Heathrow a couple of months ago. Together with plane spotting Ringway as well, so it was great to see all you guys. Likewise, Bradley, keep up the great. Well, you can't do much film. We can't do any filming at the moment, can you? But it'll all come back. Come the springtime.
Sorry. One cross Foxtrot north to south. German Navy.
So this is the departure day that we're looking at the moment from the Royal International Air Tattoo. It was Monday, as you saw, 14th of July, Bastille Day in France, and also Coke Ferrari's sister's birthday. Sorry, he put it in the chat room, you see. So you'll probably notice on some of these takeoffs on the departures, put on a little bit more of a show than they normally would. And also made for some great photographs. So don't forget, the photographs are coming up just a little later, okay? They're all on this DVD, all the photographs, 2 DVD sets. You know how to get a copy if you'd like one. Drop me an email. Email address coming up later in the show.
01, line up, front weight, runway 27. Roger. Leader 3, are you able to pick up the French Navy TBM 700? Airforce 462, Roger, standby.
And the chat room just keeps on coming, and the viewers just keep on coming, so thank you for viewing this on YouTube right now, wherever you are. And special mention to Garrett. Zebra. Looks rather cool, doesn't it? Love that. Sleepy Spider. It's rather late for you, young man, isn't it? Goodness gracious. Is it Australia? Western Australia. What time can it be there? 12 o'clock, midnight? Something like that. He'll let us know in the chat room. Good afternoon to Gary Inge. Saying good afternoon.
Hungarian Airforce 701.
Nice to see you, my man. How's things in your part of the world?
Leader vehicle apron orange for the Hungarian Antonov 26.
Very quickly, quick run through what's coming up for you this week on Airshow World. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. We'll be doing some warbirds, and there's also some fast action jets as well in that. A very nice painted up Belgium F-16 as well. So that's tomorrow from 1 o'clock. It's Duxford from,
Hopefully joining up with his colleague from the other.
I think it was 2012. It was the May, yes it was, 2012.
Proceeding behind the high.
It was the Queen's anniversary year, the Jubilee. It was called the Jubilee Show, that was correct.
And 8, follow leader 8, hold short of runway 27.
Nickel 51, follow leader 8, hold short.
And French Navy 5025, monitor.
So hopefully you're still getting us okay. It's saying on my side, excellent connection, so it should hopefully be alright.
Runway 27.
Leader 2 and hold short runway 2701.
Alan 71, you'll see a.
So that's what we've got coming up on Tuesday, on Wednesday afternoon. I think Wednesday afternoon it's ACMI action from RAF Waddington. Some great footage on that. So we'll be taking you back to RAF Waddington on the days when they used to have all these exercises there. And most of the, well, all the footage on that was all taken live side. So we were literally right next to the aircraft as they taxied out, and some quite funny angles and spaces where I had to quickly move. But, well, that will all be revealed on Wednesday afternoon. On Thursday, we've got some action from Japan. And then Friday, of course, it's the Friday night live 1 hour show. So, hey, we got a show every day this week.
And it's a leader vehicle in apron brown for the French Air Force Mirage. Item, you need to wait for a vehicle.
There we go, keep it nice and low.
Readability 5.
Likewise, after 1 week, copy, we're also clear to start with.
So tomorrow's show will start at 1 p.m, the normal time. Wednesday's show will be at 15:45, okay? That'll be 3:45 in the afternoon over here in the UK. Thursday should be at 1 p.m, and of course Friday it's 7 o'clock in the evening. They're all UK times.
Item, you must wait for follow me vehicle.
Well, I was just talking about plane spotting at Ringway, and guess what? He turns up in the chat room. How are you, young man? Nice to see you. I'm trying to think of his name. I met him a couple of months ago. Goodness gracious. Come on, what was it? Was it Thomas or Tom? Something like that?
Departing Antonov, just getting airborne, cross runway 27 Charlie north to south.
You can hear the crowd going,
woo! Vigilant formation, monitor. Bravo Romeo Sierra 2807. After departing Hercules, follow leader 6.
You know, I'm really trying to think. It's bugging me now. Plane spotting Ringway. Gosh, what's his name? Come on, put me out of my misery. I'm sure it's Tom. It's got to be. Put me out of my misery. Come on, Ringway.
You confirm you stop 1025. Affirm, we are trying to improve that for you. Try please for me to take off sooner. We are trying for you to take off sooner. We will call you.
Mavis, I'm off.
Charlie. Yo. It's Charlie. Okay, thank you, Charlie. Well,
sorry, the station.
it sounds like Tom, doesn't it? Cheers, nice to see you, Charlie. Gotcha. He was with his mate called Tom, though. That's it. That's why I got it confused.
Thanks.
Because we met those guys down at, we went down, both James and myself, we went down to Myrtle Avenue. Good old Myrtle Avenue. Oh yeah, been down there, mate, yeah. And we attempted to do a live stream from London Heathrow Airport. It was great to start off with, but unfortunately, I think as people were starting to wake up, we had terrible internet problems, but boy oh boy, you guys were still there watching the live streams, even though it was dropping in and out. It was up and down quicker than a... I'll refer from saying that.
Just make sure.
But hey, we still tried to carry on as best as we could, but we carried on filming. We got some great video footage, and we've put that out many times, and we've featured those great guys. We'll have to dig that out again sometime.
Great. And the station calling for taxi, still not getting that call sign. Maram 19 for taxi. Maram 19, Roger. I have no details. Just confirm you have spoken to delivery. Okay, we have still waiting clearance and ready taxi from please. Okay, delivery emergency in progress. Might be a little bit of a delay to get you out there. Oh, no, close. And Golf November, follow leader 5, hold short of runway 27. Follow leader 5, Golf November, hold short. Looking for leader 5, is 729. And leader 5, once you've finished with that package, there's a tornado. Weekend, not sure where the Mercedes tent is. Are you a long way from the tower or right next to the tower? I'm waving now. Okay, Lottie 20, hold position, I'll give you a call. Another leading vehicle for the Hurricane in apron black, please. Leader 9 is at Delta North across. I can take the Hurricane if you can get me across the runway. Leader 9. And the leader vehicle for the Hurricane. Say again the call sign. Just stopping at Delta now, and we are essentially cross runway 27 from Charlie South to North. Century, crossing runway 27. Norwegian 132 after departing Century, follow leader 7, cross runway 27. Norwegian 132, cross runway 27, following leader 7. Hook 55, follow F-16s, cross runway 27. Copy that, you want us to follow in sequence, Hook 55. 8 cross runway 27. Leader 6, you at Bravo?
Yeah, that's the
5511 call 0, take 0. Take off 25011 knots. We'll confirm you worked fair for delivery 124 then. Roger. Chipmunk and apron blue. Leader 9 with the Hawk, but Chipmunk can follow us if he likes. Leader 9, Roger. DNG tank, disregard. Leader 8, Roger, and which way are you going to bring him out by? 8, Roger, give me 4 minutes with him. Historic Beaver after the departing Hawk from a full length line up runway 2. Roger. Victor, line up runway 27, your number 2 to depart for traffic further down the runway. This time right to left, you can cross 27, report vacated to the on Charlie North. German Air Force 986, 8 firm. German Air Force 986 did call you, confirm, Delta 111. The not to take off, just line up. Copy, line up.
Long ones are coming to. They never bring anyone here, so that's quite a minute.
Goodbye, German Air Force, 986. Hold at the holding point. Hold at the holding point, 986.
RIAT 585 below 2, lead vehicle number 384 with him, taxi to Charlie South, hold short at 27.
Leader 3, hold 27.
German Air Force 986, line up runway 27, be ready immediate.
Turn out, runway 27, ready anytime, 986.
That's correct. Your amendment, your clearance after departure,
We are Mustang, we are split. 2 aircraft, A firm by the Hertz, but our third aircraft is
Okay.
It's a wrong stand. Why didn't the wings at that one, not this one? That's so stupid. Can you tell with the paper?
So as you can see, by this part of the departures, they all got the message, thinking, right, okay, that was a good takeoff. I can better that. And it's not very often, as I say, you get that. In fact, they're normally told when the takeoff, standard takeoff, and nothing else. But
Roger, taxi Fox South.
because they wanted to obviously put on a little bit more of a show for us, because so many disappointed people over that weekend. But hey, it was totally understandable. The Royal International Air Tattoo did everything that was possible to make sure the air show went ahead over the weekend. But you saw what the weather was like on Friday, you saw the actual campsite, and it made it impossible for any parking on the grass. It was it would have been a nightmare. But they put some infrastructure in place, because 2 years after this, again the weather played its part, and it was awful. I seem to remember, I think it was 2010. Anyway, we'll be featuring that again on a show, on a DVD show.
Air Force 653 with leader vehicle number 585 monitor Pepper Tower.
But on that Friday evening, we're all hanging around, getting soaked, waiting for the B-2 stealth bomber to come in. And oh my lordy, dordy, it came in horrendous conditions. And even that show was, it was touch and go if it was going to happen. But because they put lots of things in place, like hard standing for the car parking and what have you, they put lots of matting down, everything was okay to go ahead.
Golf, Papa Golf, behind the Hercules, cross runway 27, report vacating Charlie North.
I would like to cross the Charlie North and South when you're able. I've got the C-130 in sight.
Cross 27, report vacating.
And there you see the Royal Jordanians, very, very nice, painted up C-130 Hercules. Love that.
5 F Tower, thank you.
Robert Batista says, happy Monday, everyone. Hey, we were mentioning July the 14th earlier, and I was just thinking of Robert, wondering where he was. Because, Robert, this was filmed on Monday, July the 14th, 2008. Departure video from the Royal International Air Tattoo.
side.
Scapton 3-1, Roger, you make the left turn out of red, taxi to Fox North.
Left turn out of red, taxi Fox North, thank you. 7 copy.
Line up runway 2 Scapton, Scapton. Iron aircraft to come. Yeah, it's, you'll see him coming from your right hand side, follow him. How many aircraft are you? 4? Roger, thank you. Break leader 6. There are 4 Jordanian Falcons come out of red behind the Orion ahead of you. Give way, Jordanian Falcons. Just confirm you are taxiing out of red. Roger, taxi now out of red and make a left turn out of red to Foxtrot North. Call the 58 reach 5s. Look. 58 either now road. 58 Roger, be far departure this.
Line up for 7 Do you know how long Scapton 30 is going to be, the T-bird on the south side?
I think he's on to start up.
Hang on. Possible, could I just wait and go at the same time as him?
But you're going to be blocked and I've got stuff coming up behind you. Just hang on, let me top the man.
Okay, if it's going to be a couple of minutes, then...
The runway for Foxtrot down, correct, Foxtrot North is down.
Australia 401, thank you.
Tower, good afternoon, Checker 465 to sequence. Ground leader 5.
Leader 5 ground.
Alberta Turkey, C-130, he's going to reverse out yet though.
Roger, Turkish Air Force 146, just confirm you reverse out so you're on the main taxiway, please. Air Force 146, fair for ground.
With him, 703.
Okay, you're in there somewhere.
Fantastic, thank you sir, 703.
Jasper, Tower, Roger. Check Air Force 652, clear takeoff 27250 at 10 knots.
Clear for takeoff 27, Checker 4652. Ground from leader 9, the VC-10 stop now, do you want me to take the hunt?
3 and 6.
Leader 6 and 3, and when across you, can you pick up 2 aircraft in orange?
3 copy.
Roger, and hold short 27.
1 hand off Derby.
Leader 3, after the departing traffic, just airborne cross to 7 for vacating. On track, not above 1,500 feet. Thanks, Roger, thanks. Can you go to the CP140 Aurora, please?
No.
Roger, thanks. It's 30, contact VFR 2401 knots. 0.675, goodbye. Follow me, break leader 3, where are you taking him? Charlie South.
First Charlie South.
India 2194, continue with number 3 to Charlie South, October 27.
Vehicle number 3 towards.
Ascot 6670, thank you. Follow me vehicle to the holding point runway 27. Squawk 0477.
I will try to sort something out for you there, Mark. Webster saying, have you got any more old footage from Eastman's Airport? If you remember, I featured some. It was Friday night, wasn't it? Yes.
Okay, can I have somebody...
I've got some stuff way back from the 1980s. Leave it with me. It's not the best of quality, but I'll see if we can sort it out for you on another show, okay? Hey, you know I'll always do what I can. We've had a few requests today, so before we actually wrap up today, we got a couple of those requests coming. So a little bit from the Blue Angels. And I will even try to find the little bit of video from where we saw Bradley Penny, and we also saw Charlie. So I'll see if I can find that, okay? Oh, now this looks a nice takeoff as well. Keep it low.
Charlie, cross runway 27.
There we go. Photographs time. Okay, don't forget, these photographs, it's what we were talking about earlier. The photographs you're going to see were all taken by Heather Jones. You saw her on the actual video earlier, getting absolutely soaked. We all did. You saw the really bad weather on the Friday. Well, in fact, through most of the video, apart from the departures, the weather was absolutely fantastic. So all of these photographs were taken by her on the Friday, and of course on the departures. So some beautiful pictures coming up, and don't forget, these photographs have been sent, quite a few of them anyway, have been sent over to Julie so that she can print some photographs actually on these mugs that she's doing. I mean, how about that photograph? That is beautiful. You saw the video for that earlier where they were coming directly towards us, the red arrows. That was all part of that fabulous fly past that they did. Another beautiful shot. That was on the Friday, all part. And there's, of course, Her Majesty. There's the Queen. And I think we're at, could be the departures yet? I'm not sure, but lots of photographs still to come, and also just a couple of more video clips still to come today. So that's a great picture. I love that as well. F-22 Raptor. You saw the video just a little earlier. If you didn't and you've missed anything, you know what to do. You can just rewind the video, get to the bits you want to see, and you can watch it. This DVD we've been showing you today, because that's what it's all about. It's called the Live DVD Show, and it's just an opportunity to show you some of the DVDs that I've got on offer. There'll be a different one every week, okay? So if you want to see all the previous ones that I've actually done, they're on that playlist. First page of Airshow World, you'll see there's a playlist there of all the other DVDs. So today was Royal International AIRAT 2008. On the when I was putting all the info out about this going out live, I kept putting, hey, the air show that never was. But as you've seen today, it was certainly a fantastic, there's some great video footage. As you all know, there was no air show Saturday and Sunday, but that's the advantage of being there for the whole week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You're certainly going to see some action, and boy oh boy, we certainly did. And yes, it's the departure section we've got to right now. So while we've got these photographs going, quick mention for everybody, we've got Gary Williams. Woo-wee, great to see you. Kurt Ferrari, thanks for joining us. Lucas Matthews, Sleepy Spider, you're still with us. Wow, what a man. Hey, you see, you should change your name, you know, to Wide Awake Spider, Never Sleep Spider. There we go. So that was the photographs. It's all part of this DVD that we've been showing you today. 2 DVD set. If you'd like a copy, send me an email. Email address is airshowworld1@gmail.com, and if you're interested, of course, that's what you do. And the subject, put DVD, and we shall get back to you. And if I've not got back to you, hey, because somebody said, hey, I didn't get your email, I certainly reply to all of them. So check your spam filters or whatever it is. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to try and attempt to just find this. Okay, it might work, it might not. Let's see if it does. See if we can find these guys. Let's have a quick look.
Guys, how are you? All right? Yes. Good, eh? It certainly is Airshow World. Are you Airshow World fans then?
Yeah, place over Bradley Penny.
You're Bradley Pitty Aviation. Get away! You're joking me. Hey, well, tell you what, guys. Just stand a bit further back, and I'll take a video. Is it okay to take a video, you guys?
There they are.
Right, there we go. So standing just there, giving us a good wave. That's Bradley Pitty Aviation.
Bradley Penny.
Ringway. Plane spotting Ringway.
So I take it that.
And hey, I'm fans of theirs as well, you know. But Bradley Pitty, you're
Penny.
the man. You're the man. You're getting some good stuff, and you are as well. Yeah. You know, look at that. Now this is what I was saying. What Airshow World is all about, right? It's not about me or anything else, because I know very little about airplanes. James is quite knowledgeable about the planes, but it's about these sort of guys, right? And help.
As you can hear, we're having audio issues when we were doing this. Not just that, but the video as well.
Check out their YouTube channels. Fantastic guys. And hey, thanks for coming over and saying hello. And you, have a great day. Enjoy your
The
days, all right?
internet
And I look forward to some of the
signal
stuff you
for
take.
live streaming was absolutely
Cost me an
dreadful
absolute
down
fortune
there.
Today with the car
It's
parking, but never
Jamesy.
mind. Taking me to the wrong place. There we go, guys. Gives a wave. There we go.
Now, was that Tom?
And the Bearmobile is lying down on the ground.
We know
Hey,
him.
James, how you getting on, mate? All right. Yeah, keeping warm. Oh yes. Yeah, he's keeping warm. All right. Yeah, I'm. Look at this young man. See, I mean, goodness gracious, he's dressed up for summer. See, I mean.
This was
you see,
taken
I mean, hey,
early
come on. You see,
October.
it's really 25 degrees today. It's a real hot summer day. Yeah. Here in New York. Enthusiasts. There we go. Hiya, guys. There we go. Big wave. Going out live right now, you guys, on Airshow World. Go on then. That's Bradley.
Charlie.
From,
Charlie.
come on, your YouTube.
Spotting Ringway. Please subscribe.
Plane Spotting Ringway. Go on, Tom. Have Tom on YouTube. Go on, mate.
Joel and Travelino blog on YouTube.
There we go.
Brilliant.
That's it.
I'm really close to 1.1k on YouTube.
And he's doing really well, he's our Bradley. There you go.
I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
That's an absolute pleasure. That's what I try to do, you see. Get these youngsters involved. Yeah, and it's great to meet the fans. So that's what it's all about. Friday, join us.
160 and my goal for Christmas is 200.
200, you'll get there, mate.
40 more.
You'll get there.
So did you get to the 200 mark?
Hey, with a bit of help from Airshow World, you'll get there. Big wave then. Okay, thanks for joining us today and everybody else on Airshow World. It's been an absolutely brilliant day. Not the best of weather, but I've enjoyed it. So, hey, take care. There you go. Streamers of the future, these guys.
Orbit says, where did I take that picture? It was taken by Heather.
There you go. It's as easy as that. Over there, give us a wave, Mateo. There you go. Yeah, another one of our Airshow World fans. So thank you very, very much. It's great to meet the people. So hey, don't forget Friday night, if you ever watch that, the live from the edit room. Okay. Okay, fantastic. 7 o'clock every Friday night. Top man. Hey, that's really kind. What a guy. What a guy. Some people say, oh no, the boss might see this. I'm at work. All right, let's have a word with these guys here. There we go. There we go. Give us a wave. You're going out live at the moment.
Hi.
So whereabouts you from, guys?
I'm from Chigwell.
Chigwell. Hey,
There we go. Somebody was taking all the bandwidth
Good
again.
spot, isn't it?
That's why it was breaking up.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Going out live too?
It's Airshow World.
Okay.
Airshow World. So if you've never tuned in, tune in right now. It's going out live. All right. So I always like to check before I move the camera because you never know. You know, someone might say, oh, no, I shouldn't be with this person. That's it. Hi, guys. Are you all right? Hey, fantastic. Great to hear you. Yeah, you follow Airshow World, do you? Oh, brilliant stuff. Yo, you joined us on the Friday Night Live show. Oh, fantastic. What's your name then on YouTube? You're Zach on YouTube. All right. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. Brilliant. Well, thank you for supporting Airshow World. Thank you very, very much.
And there you go. That's what Airshow World's all about. It's about getting you guys involved. So I'm not going to show the actual video. We've done that loads of times from Myrtle Avenue and from Renaissance, and it's the same old thing, you know. But hey, if you like that sort of stuff, I may do a repeat if you like. I don't know, whatever. But the important thing is that hey, it's about you guys. It's about the fans, and you know what? I really enjoyed meeting those guys. It was brilliant. Okay, we're going to get back to some more video as soon as we can find it. This hopefully will work. Who knows? I don't know. Let's give it a try anyway. Let it roll. I think it's the Thunderbirds, but we're going to skip, move it along just after you've heard this.
1, 5, 6. Pick it up in the low show. Low show 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. The boss, stand by 1. Wind to calm. Clear to take off. You're the man, stand by 5 seconds to narration. Yeah, the heat. Inside the cockpit of Thunderbird 1 as our planes prepare to roll. Thunderbird, check 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here to help us say thanks for those of you that did so much for so many some 60 years ago. We dedicate this show to the heroes of Battle of Britain. Thunderbirds, let's run them up.
So, we're not going to see the Thunderbirds on this particular show. We featured that a few weeks ago, but what we did, I just wanted to put that so you could hear those fabulous radio comms. I love them. But what we are going to feature, we had a request. I don't know if that person's still in the chat room. If you are, this is for you, okay? We'll move it along, and hopefully we'll get to the beginning part of the Blue Angels. So just literally, see, totally live, trying to find it. Any second, we'll get there. It's alright, I'm doing the American accent because, hey, okay, we're going over to Pensacola in Florida. We've got the Blue Eagles. Enjoy. This is the last item coming up today, so thank you everybody for joining us, everybody in the chat room. I hope Bradley, Charlie and Tom got to see that. I don't know, they're not in the chat room at the moment, but I hope those guys got to see that once again. If not, tell them, hey, you missed yourselves. I can't remember who asked for this, but if you are still in the chat room, this is for you. Sorry, did I say Blue Eagles? Of course I mean the Blue Angels. Goodness gracious. I absolutely love the Blue Angels. You know what it's like when you're bantering, talking away. Sometimes the brain says one thing and the other thing. So very quickly, before we do go, don't forget tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. is the time to be with the bear in the chair, and also in the chair over there in Bristol, we'll have Morris. He'll be telling us a little bit about some of the warbirds when we get to those bits. It's going to be Duxford. I think it was, yes, of course it was. We told you it was 2012. It was the Jubilee Air Show. So that all starts tomorrow at 1 p.m. Be with us. Let's rock. Absolutely. So that's what's coming up on Tuesday. On Wednesday, it's the ACMI from Waddington, when they used to do those exercises from there. Some great video footage actually taken from the actual pan as they taxi out the aircraft and all that sort of stuff. So it's all live-side video for that. Thursday afternoon, some videos from Japan. Friday, it's the 60-minute show, and this Friday we've got some absolutely, I'm saving this video for Friday night for you guys. It's some beautiful video footage of the Vulcan that was taken by James, I think it was 2015, and that was from Doncaster Airport. So if you like, this is just a little bonus feature that I've put on for you, because this is not part of the DVD that you've been looking at today. Just a quick bonus feature just to wrap the show up and say thanks to everybody for joining us. Can't believe it's 3 hours and 11 minutes 25 seconds. Goodness gracious. A marathon show for you today. If you joined us yesterday for that very special show that we did, what it was basically to tell you all about virtual radar servers, you know, a way to be able to plot the aircraft wherever they are in the sky on your computer. So if you'd like to see that, check that video out as a replay right now. But if you'd like more information about how you can take part in the virtual radar server thing that I'm going to be doing, send me an email, usual email address. It'd be great to hear from you, and I can tell you all about it, okay? I hope to do some like classes live online, so to show you how to make your own virtual radar server, so you can pick up all the aircraft that you actually from your area, and you can share it all over the place. And then you'd get free access to one of the best systems around. That's 360 radar. That's all right, Kirk Ferrari. Kirk, hope you enjoyed the special DVD that we did today. And I hope you're enjoying those DVDs that you've already purchased. To everybody that sent donations today, thank you very, very much. It's so much appreciated. We will get that new computer soon. This was actually taken by our very own James. Hopefully, if James is still there, James, I'll do my best to contact you in around about 10 minutes, okay? So we mentioned what's coming up this week. Next Monday will be another DVD show. Your chance literally to see what DVDs we have on offer at the moment. DVDs are fab. Thank you very much. Kirk's really enjoying them. And if you'd like to keep absolutely up to date, there's 2 Facebook pages. Well, there's my page, which is Airshow World. Easy enough to find, isn't it? But on there, you can't actually post your photographs and what have you. It's just the information about Airshow World. And we've got plenty of folks out there on YouTube today. We've given you the full stream. Hey, what's going on with the bear? I'm being too generous here. Normally I only do a little preview for you guys on Facebook, but we've given you the full Monty today. Good job I've not got a webcam on, isn't it? So that's obviously called Airshow World, and that's on Facebook, but also there's a group out there, and that's been put together by the fans of Airshow World. We'll give you the details right now, so if you'd like to join that, certainly pop over right now and we'll let you in, okay? So if you'd like to join that, it's called Airshow World Fan Page. Airshow World Fan Page, and on there you can post photographs and get all the latest information from Julie and the rest of the gang. Thank you very much. Lots of great comments coming in. GB Model Zone says, yeah, fantastic show today, guys. Thank you very much. Quick look before we go, because that just about wraps the show up for today. So thank you for joining myself. And a last quick look, if you want to get a message in the chat room, do it very, very quickly. You've got around about 30 seconds. Mid-Atlantic says the old F-18s, they sure have started to go to museums. Yes, they've got their new F-18s now, haven't they? Yes, the Blue Angels. Love them. Get them to come over here. You guys in the US, do a petition, okay? Let's get them in the United Kingdom, okay? We would love, absolutely love to see them. All right, what have we got? A bit cold for the full Monty. Hey, I tell you what, I was out cycling one February, going along by this field, and there was a woman there with no clothes on. She was having a photograph taken. I probably told you the story before. I thought, what the hell? It was freezing cold, blowing a gale. Okay, what have we got? Listen, I tell you what, I've got these messages still to mention in the chat room, so I do apologise. Let's just do the outro for you, okay? We've got more than 130 videos, by the way, so ignore what that says. Let's have a quick look. We've got around about 1 minute left, so let's have a quick look. Full screen, please. Thank you. That's better. Okay, Lucas Matthews says, brilliant show today, Stu. Hopefully see... Okay, some more footage of RIAT. You betcha. We go back years and years and years. Even back to 1985, okay, when it first went to Fairford. But with my friend Andrew and James and all the rest of the gang and Morris, we'll be bringing you even more footage, okay? And also from Jazzy John as well. He's going to send some stuff across. So, hey, it's all good. Morris Moon, thank you very much, Morris. Morris will be on the show tomorrow. Who else have we got? Very quickly, Will 21. Anybody else? PJ says, bye, everyone. Julie, thanks for your help, as always, in the chat room. And, hey, we'll have to do a special show soon. That reminds me, more from the Mac Loop. Okay, have yourself a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. Get on the chat line. Nice. Who can be first in the chat room tomorrow? It'll start to go live from 1 o'clock, but you can put messages in as early as you want to. Who'll be first in tomorrow? I don't know. See you at 1 o'clock tomorrow, gang. Thank you very much. And everybody that sent donations, love you to bits. Thank you. Bye-bye now.